Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In the speaker card, we're going to cover the topic of what is the revelation from your spirit. What are you healing right now and what type of revelation your spirit, your inner being want to conceive for you. We're going to discover in the speaker card. By the way, watch my video entitled Time of Revelation, Overcoming Crisis and Fear to know more about this topic. In the meantime, you can pause the video and choose between deck number 1, deck number 2, deck number 3, or deck number 4. Or you can also pick a stone. I have cornelian for the first pile. I have amethyst for the second pile. I have green aventurine for the third pile, and I also have aquamarine for the fourth pile. What is the revelation from your spirit? Go ahead and choose your pile, keeping in mind this is a general reading, and for private reading the link is down below. And I'm going to move ahead for those of you guys, and the timestamps also are down below. I'm going to move ahead for those of you guys who choose pile number 1, the cornelian, the scarab, or pile number 1, like I said. What is the revelation from your spirit and what you are healing or you need to heal right now in this revelation times? All right, let's discover this together, group number 1. So as tarot, I am seeing the King of Pentacles right away, and then the Page of Swords. So I do see a lot of things for you, group number 1. The first thing that I am seeing, it's the fact that probably you are healing some relationship with the masculine energy. Now, I do feel for the majority of you guys that this masculine energy that you have dealt, whether in the past or as a boyfriend or girlfriend, possibly even as a father figure, it doesn't really matter because that depends on how it will resonate with you. But with this masculine energy for you, it's been very suffocating with the Page of Swords. So this is a masculine energy that didn't allow you to spread your wings and soar. And right now you are revealing, your spirit is revealing to you that you can become that King of Pentacles. You don't need anybody to provide for you. You have all that it takes to take that coin and multiply it. And therefore, you are cultivating better boundaries as a revelation. So a thing that you cannot come back to. It's not even an awakening, like I said in my previous video. It's more about like an earthquake coming up in your reality and getting all revealed to you. Spirit is saying enough with these loose boundaries, enough of people stalking you perhaps, or enough of giving yourself all the time to others that don't really deserve your time. You let it fall. And in fact, these two men are getting their back. They're not really turned in this way and facing each other. They're actually giving their back. So that means that you're walking a different path from the people that have been surrounding you so far. You're cultivating your own resistance. Resistance not in that sense, but you're cultivating your own strength. You're cultivating your own business, and this is going to be very successful for you guys, because if you're turning back also to immaturity, to that masculine energy that never gave you the possible chance to soar, like I said before. Also, I am seeing this card from the Esther X Oracle deck that I'm going to read for you guys. I envision the behavior I desire to inspire. I envision the behavior I envision the behavior I desire to inspire. Exactly. You are becoming that King of Pentacles. You are not anymore the Page. You're not dealing with Page energy anymore. You're turning your back to Page energy, meaning, in other words, you're turning back to immaturity, to people that have no boundaries, to people that are gossiping, to people that use communication in a very immature way with the Page of Swords. And this could be also a part of you, and you are becoming that leader, that businessman, that businesswoman, that embodiment of abundance that you always wanted to be. And that is what your inner being is trying to push you towards as a revelation. If we were a parent or anyone wanting to inspire positive behavior from another, we will do our personal vibrational work first. We would align with our source energy by envisioning the outcome we seek, and by holding those involved as positive objects of our attention. We will not allow any current unwanted behavior to be the reason for our attention to them. And that is your biggest revelation. You understood that you cannot feel in a bad mood because of one individual making you feel in a bad mood. That's only a lack of perspective, because there are so many things to be joyful in a life that you can just not even be wasting your time with that. And you're turning your back to all of those nonsense that just doesn't serve you anymore. And that is why you're becoming also an inspiration for others. This is the biggest revelation that you had. And also, as a biggest revelation from spirit and from your inner being, you are truly become passionate again. Passionate about life, passionate about what you want to do, passionate about your new ideas. You are discovering passion that is unconditional, meaning, in other words, that it's not conditioned by loving someone else or by being admired by somebody. You're discovering that passion that comes from source energy, the energy that creates universes. You're discovering that passion within yourself to do things just because you want them to do and not because you have to ask for validation. Your boundaries, your walls have been set in a way that they're nurturing yourself and that are giving you even more abundance emotionally, financially, and all around you. That is your biggest revelation. Also, as a revelation from spirit, you do understood that this Page of Swords energy not only was addictive behavior and addictive relationship or anything addictive towards the masculinity of this card, but also you are healing your addiction, whether it could have been even a drink disorder. Can you say drink disorder? Like binge drinking or something like that. You do understand that there is a better way. And if you didn't understand this quite yet, well, your spirit is revealing this to you. You are understanding the passion. It's not in a consumistic society how they have trained you to be. It's not I consume more food, I consume more shopping, I consume more makeup, I consume more alcohol in order to find my passion back. You do understand that passion comes from the alignment towards your well-being, and therefore you're healing your addictions. Also, I am seeing that you will have much more revelation in this period, because I do see the card of get more information. So this tells me, group number one, that you are undergoing such a huge period of transformation that is too much to even be summarized in a general pick a card, because you are discovering so many inner parts and hidden parts of yourself that it's too much. It's almost like an explosion. But what is the biggest revelation is that you don't need this individual anymore. You don't need this Page of Swords energy. You don't need to be tamed down by a masculine that is not even acting like a good masculine energy. You can release this addiction and get more information about what? About yourself. And with those information, you will become the beautiful King of Pentacles, prideful, joyful. And do you know what about the King of Pentacles? He is also the one that overcomes the shadow, overcomes the darkness, learns from it, and creates a kingdom from it. The positive kingdom, a kingdom of abundance, and this is you. Also, as the last card, I am seeing a good start from the card of Sita. Auspicious results, especially in the early stage of one's endeavors. So there's definitely a new business or a new horizon coming up for you, group number one. And this is the biggest opportunity and the biggest revelation from spirit. Let me pull a more specific message for you guys, group number one. The card of Sita, once again, do you see how beautiful feminine energy is coming towards you to enhance yourself and balance the masculine even within? Number 5 is the number of freedom and change in these positive traits and aspects. Your specific message, group number 1, is participating in sacred rites bring rewards. So possibly you are getting passionate about something spiritual, and that is one of your biggest revelation. You are participating in some rituals, could be also online, getting a course, understanding and getting more information about spirituality or yourself. All of this is very auspicious for you guys, and you will see that through the healing of this addictive behavior, the healing of the masculine, not getting tamed down by the masculine, but you being the inspiration for others to soar, you will soar as well. This is very, very auspicious, and this is the revelation that I gather from your spirit. If you want a private reading, the link is down below. And also check out my video entitled Times of Revelation, Overcoming Crisis and Fear. Alright, and comment down below, share, like, and subscribe, because I always love to hear from you guys. All right, let's move on. For those of you guys who choose pile number 2, the amethyst, what is the revelation from your spirit? What are the things that you have healed in the spirit that you must heal, or anything along those lines? And especially, what is the revelation from your inner being? All right, I am seeing a black crow right now that I'm looking out of the window. So definitely you have overcome some shadows, or you have done the inner work. You have discovered some hidden parts of yourself, but like I said, also for group number 1. And I feel that now you are not afraid anymore of you, which I know doesn't make any sense for some of you, but for some, this message will resonate. Now, let's see. We do beautiful. We do have the Empress card, Taurus or Libra represented by this card, and also the beautiful goddess Ma'at, the goddess of justice in the Temperance card. This tells me right away that you are already healed. You have already overcome the Saturn return. You are in the second aspects of Saturn return. You are already seeing the light at the end of the tunnel of the dark night of the soul, or you have understood so much about yourself in the spheres of transformation that right now your creative inner being is floating with new ideas and creative abilities with the Empress card. If you want a child, for example, this will be an absolutely beautiful moment to have a child, and your child will be one of the rainbow children. But I'm also seeing for some of you who are not interested, this is a great period of abundance and financial abundance that will very soon will be revealed to you. And with that Temperance card, that is the goddess Ma'at, the goddess of the karmic laws of the universe, of justice, this tells me right away, group number 2, that you are getting recognition out of justice, because you have felt a period of great unfairness upon you. But now you can see as a revelation that that period of unfairness was indeed for you, to make you blossom to the beautiful Empress that you are, no matter your gender. And now that you do understand that you're not a king, you're not a page, you're not a queen, you are an empress, you can spread your wings and fly like the beautiful Ma'at. And also with the Temperance card, I do feel a connection for you, group number 2, with the angelic realm, and a sacred protection for you guys. You probably have a bigger purpose, a bigger picture in this planet. And with the Temperance card, this tells me that you shouldn't be afraid. Justice is going to come, and that is one of your biggest revelation. But moreover, Archangel Michael, he's protecting you right now, group number 2. You are safe and protected, and so is your home, because you do have a mission to fulfill. Now, in regards to mission, let's find out together what could be your life purpose then, group number 2, as a revelation. All right. Music, group number 2, could be one of your purpose, or healing through music could be very beneficial for all of you. Listening to, oh my god, look at that. If it's not music, paint while you listen to music, or you are a natural born artist. Artistic behavior, seriously, Virginia. Art, being an artist is your purpose. Maybe you had to do another job because of money, or you were fired by that job all of a sudden, and now you were wondering, but how am I going to survive? Well, we are entering a new phase of humanity, if you may, and now you do have the space and the possibility to be the Empress with your artistic abilities. Don't turn your back on art. Look out, the Empress is looking at the beautiful goddess Ma'at. She knows, she has faith in her justice. She has faith that karma will come back. She has faith that indeed being her own self is her purpose. And this is group number 2, your biggest revelation. And I feel honestly, group number 2, people have made you notice that of your artistic abilities. They have told you this. And if people did that, those were angels coming for you and telling you the truth about who you are. Sorry, I was drinking it for a second. So also I have the card, billions of us are living in perfect diversity. How beautiful. Also has a revelation, you have tamed your ego down a little bit. You have understood that the path of enlightenment are millions, and we are living indeed in a diverse variety around us in all that we are, and not just as humans, but as a planet in and of itself. And it's through your uniqueness, and it's through the diversity of perspectives of other people that you gain your valuable inspiration and information. And this intricate net will actually perform at your greater advantage, because now we're entering a phase where we can truly be ourselves, where creativity is going to truly pay off, and that is one of your biggest revelation. So the diversity of your planet is of tremendous value and benefit, because from variety springs all new ideas and expansion. Without the diversity, there will be complacency and endedness. You are billions of people living the perfect diversity, just as you knew you would, constantly asking for improvement and thereby setting up for the next generation that improved the life experience. If you understood that and no longer clamored for the one right way to live, things will go better for you sooner. And that is your greatest revelation. You are not comparing yourself anymore with other artists. You know you are unique, but now you know it. It's not just by words, you are experiencing it, or very soon you will be, because that is what your inner being wants. In fact, I am seeing the angel therapy card. This card tells me that your angels, like I said before, group number 2, are very connected to you, and they're trying to heal you. So for you, working as an inspiration as well, but working with the angels, it's incredibly beneficial, because through angel therapy, which many ways you can do that, you will actually heal even more and fulfill your purpose. I'm also seeing the lies card. Not everything that glitter is gold. Seek for the truth. And again, I do feel that for you, the truth is being revealed. This is the revelation from Spirit. A lot of truth. You have revealed true colors of people around you, people that have lied to you, but also about part of yourself. Like I said, you have tamed your ego a little bit. And I feel group number 2, now you realize that some of the things that you have dreamed for weren't even the one for you. And now you are more decisive and assertive about the fact that you cannot really change who you are. You can only express your beautiful, unique essence, and screw what other people think. You are an artist and you're going to do that, because not everything that glitters is gold. Not everything that people show, even on social media or here on YouTube, it's true. You want more knowledge. You want to show that you're real. And now, as a revelation from your inner being and from Spirit, you're totally capable of doing that. In fact, I also have the card of trust. There's a lot of cards for you, group number 2, but as you know, I never look at the cards before I choose them. I choose them and then I don't look at them. I look at them with you. And with the card of trust, this is the angels letting you know, group number 2, that everything that got revealed from you that we have just previously discussed, it's true. And you have to trust your beautiful and unique unfoldment into this. Also, we do have the cards of the marriage of Sita and Rama, the benefit card. There is something beneficial coming your way because of the realization of your inner being. Very auspicious. Let's find out what is the specific message for this card, shall we? All right, we got it. We have Bharata, number 3, Rama's brother's representative, which for you has a specific message, will be grace is now available to overcome opposition. Like I said, with the goddess Ma'at, if you have felt in a situation where you weren't recognized by your talents, or in a situation where it wasn't fair, well, sorry, but everything that was glittering and wasn't gold is going to fall. It's not going to exist in this new era anymore. The tower is already fall. We can only move forward, and you will benefit from the situation. And obviously, I'm saying in a compassionate way also for others, but let's be realistic over here. If your talent is being suppressed by con artists. You have to trust right now that true art, it's going to be on a rise, and you're going to benefit from that. And great grace in overcoming these obstacles is coming as a revelation from your spirit right now, group number 2. Comment down below to share your stories. By the way, I just had a deja vu, so great things are about to come for you. Great things that you are not capable to fully see, group number 2, but you will very soon. So, all right, comment down below to share your stories, group number 2. Let me know, share, likes, and subscribe. And from private reading, the link is down below. All right, let's move on. For those of you guys who choose pile number 3, green adventuring. What is the revelation from your spirit? What do you have been healing in the spirit, or what you need to heal, and what is surely soon coming as a revelation from your spirit? Let's see all of this information for you, group number 3. Amazing. Group number 3. Okay, I want to give you the bad news first, okay? So we just leave the good stuff at the end, or, you know, as a second card, I would say. So we have the 8 of Swords. You are not seeing, you're not able to see what is coming, and you've been, I feel, group number 3, you've been very stuck. Like, this is a sensation that I talked about also in my previous video about overcoming crisis and fears. When people are dealing with a dark night of the soul, which, by the way, you don't have to look at your astrology chart for understanding that. Everybody on the planet right now is undergoing a collective dark night of the soul. So when you're dealing with this period of crisis, sometimes you feel stuck, you feel hopeless, you feel lost, like the 8 of Swords. There is a song done by one of my favorite singers in the metal scene, Jane, called Huntress is the band, and she unfortunately took her life away, but she has done this. She was a witch, and she used to believe in spirituality and all of these things, and she did this beautiful song that she channeled from her tarot cards and from an angel that is called 8 of Swords. And I advise you to listen to that songs if you want, or to her interviews at least, because this song perfectly describes the card of the 8 of Swords, and perfectly describes, the band is called Huntress, like I said before, and perfectly describes the feelings that you're having right now. You feel stuck, you feel lost, hopeless, like the things that you once knew are not making sense anymore, and you just are wondering in the dark, where the heck am I going? I don't even know. But the reality of the story is a great change and a great opportunity. It's coming towards you, even though you won't be able to see it, but you surely won't miss it. Why am I saying that? Because I do see the Wheel of Fortune, not in reversed. When we see the Wheel of Fortune, I even explained it in my e-course, You Are the Oracle, where I teach you all about tarot. When we do see the Wheel of Fortune in the upright, good luck and good opportunities are coming in our way. The Wheel of Fortune represents that, yes, we could have been upside down for such a long time and ruled by negativity, but that everything is temporary. And even this 8 of Swords shall pass. And this new dawn, it's about to happen. And that is the prominent revelation from Spirit. You're heading in the right direction for you, and great luck and opportunity and abundance, it's about to come unexpectedly in your reality with this Wheel of Fortune, and you are overcoming negativity at large, even though everything will happen very fast for you, group number 3, and you won't see it immediately. It will happen unexpectedly. I am also seeing the cards taken by vibrational deck of Abraham. I'm going to read it for you guys. By default, I could have attracted unwanted relationships or unwanted things. Now, why so? Many of the relationships or experiences you have attracted, you will not have deliberately attracted if you had been doing it on purpose. But much of your attraction, it's not done by deliberate intent, but rather by default. It is important to understand that you get what you think about, whether you want it or not, and chronic thoughts about unwanted things invite or ask for matching experience. The law of attraction makes it so. But I will want to add something to it as a perfect revelation for you, is that you have understood that. You have understood that it's not exactly, like I said in my previous video, it's not exactly your thought that create unwanted experience, but it's the amount of energy and focus that you are giving to this thought. And now that you have realized, or surely soon you will realize, that you don't have to be stuck in the Eight of Swords. You can liberate yourself whenever you want. Now that you see the greater opportunities, you will have change, you will overcome obstacles, and you will have deliberately intent and manifestation. Also, as a revelation from your spirit, in fact, I do have overcoming difficulties. The bad and dark part of your lives are almost over, and you're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. Every difficulties, every feeling of stuck and hopelessness, it's about to end, because your spirit is revealing to you that you can create a deliberate creation. You are the maker of your own destiny. You don't need to listen to a chart or to any prediction. You can do so right now. And to have further clarification about this, you can watch my video entitled Times of Revelation, Overcoming Crisis and Fear. The worst is now behind you, says Archangel Jeremiah, and you are surmounting any previous challenges. A wild ride is about to come, and it's going to bring you good luck and fortune. Also, I do see that you're choosing love. This is my motto. You're never wrong if you choose love. As a revelation from spirit, you have understood that it's not your thinking, it's not your mind that creates unwanted relationships of experience. It's your lack of choice of love that creates that. And now that you are empowering yourself through this revelation and understand that you can change and you can choose love, you are overcoming, or very soon you will overcome difficulties. I am also seeing the card of compromise. So perhaps in your choosing love and overcoming difficulties, you are understanding the diversity and variety of the systems, and you are understanding that maybe life is not just my way over the highway, but it's a compromise between you and other people. And through the co-creation of your reality, with who? With other people and with swords, you do arrive to a compromise that benefit the whole. And through the revelation of that, you truly are soaring to a different new level. As the last card, I am seeing the cosmic timing. This card is understanding higher influences and their timing for success. So possibly you could very much be into astrology, and maybe that will help you, believe it or not, even though I think you don't have to, but that could help you, or you could be an astrologer, and therefore through the analysis of this chart, which is also represented by the Wheel of Fortune, you do understand what is your next step. Let's see also, as a revelation from spirit, what is your specific message? Or maybe you're compromising your views and points of views in regards to using astrology, using this type of tools, and also having a deliberate creation with your own energies. That could very much might be. Is a new revelation, is a new epiphany for you. Let's see, what is your specific message, pile number 3? I want to take this card, the number 7, the Om, the sound of creation. You are united with your true spirit right now, and you can feel it all over your body. So number 7 is on Thursday, success is sacramental, rights, and abundance. So on Thursday, something will happen to you that will bring you the success and abundance that you guys need. It's on a Thursday as a cosmic alignment for you with number 7, meaning spirit will be revealed to you and showing you the areas where you must choose love and compromise, or possibly if you have already done so, group number 3, success and abundance will come on Thursday. So this is what I see for you as a revelation from your spirit. Comment down below, share, likes, and subscribe. And for private reading, the link is down below. And see you on my next video. All right, let's move on. For those of you guys who choose pile number 4, aquamarine, and what is the revelation from spirit? What are the things that you have healed in the spirit? What revelation spirit has for you? Either you had it already or you will have very soon, or what are the things that you have healed from and now what is the harvest? We're going to discover all of that in the speaker card. So, interesting. The 7 of Swords. Well, the first revelation that I am seeing for you guys is pretty obvious, and you probably already know that. It's the fact that people have shown you their true colors in relationship in general. This could be friends or this could be romantic. With the Seven of Swords, you have realized that you can be selfish sometimes, and that is okay. That doesn't mean that you're a bad person, but it means only that you are not going to allow people to use you anymore. You're not going to allow anybody to give you delusional thoughts anymore. Either you want to be with me or not, I'm good on my own and I'm fine. I still want a relationship. I want to be with my ultimate soulmate, but I am good on my own. I won't allow any sneaky or toxic behaviors anymore. If this is something that you still have to heal, group number 4, well, you probably understood by my words that is what you have to heal. You have to heal the toxicity and people trying to take advantage of you, and that is the biggest revelation from Spirit, because I do see for this pile an emphasis on relationship. You might be very too good or too drawn to give people too much attention immediately. You have to start as friends first, and this might be your downside sometimes, is that you lose yourself too much in people that really don't have the best interest for you. But now Spirit is revealing to you where you should stand. I'm also seeing the 4 of Wands. This tells me that maybe your marriage has failed in the past, or a relationship has failed, or maybe if you're still in a loving relationship, this means with the 4 of Wands that you guys are going back to a much more stable and healthier state of being within this relationship. That could be possible. For some of you who are single, understanding and realizing that you had enough of getting toxicity around your relationship doesn't mean that Spirit is saying that you're not going to be in this beautiful 4 of Wands. You're not going to get married or married again. You're not going to be happy again. It means that you're going to achieve this with a different whole awareness. Now you do understand that you can create something that you want rather than something that you do not want, but you cannot jump to a wanted relationship if you're still focus on what you don't like and you do not want. If you're still focused to have the shortcut every single time, or to just giving too much to others every single time. Now you do understand the 4 pillars of stability, and this is what your Spirit is trying to reveal to you. It's trying to reveal to you that you must be stable and build slowly but gradually, and through the understanding of yourself and another person, you will get united with your ultimate soulmate, or whatever label you identify with. I also have from my vibrational deck, by my attention to things, I am making choices. Exactly. This is exactly what we said before. What I said before from Spirit. You're realizing that you must focus and give attention to what you do want rather than what you do not want. What people do not understand is that you do not choose something by looking at it and shouting, yes, I would like some of that. You make your choices by your attention to things, by the amount of energy that you're pulling to that things of thought. In this universe that is based on attraction, when you look at the unwanted thing, your attention to it causes an activation of the vibration within you, and then the law of attraction brings more like it into your experience. So now that you're getting this revelation, you do understand, if I'm still focused on how much toxicity I gathered, how much unfortunate I am, I will never get to the 4 of Wands. I will never get to the loving relationship. If I'm only focused to the negative aspects of my partner, I will never get to the 4 of Wands. I must focus on what I want and hold it as a vibrational space and reality within me. Also, your angels want you to know that you're doing fantastic. You're doing exceptionally well. You're doing great. And everything that you have realized so far, group number 2, group number 4 is well. All is well. Everything is going exactly how it needs to go. And you're learning so much from this experience. And your angels are clapping your hands saying, hey, you are going to achieve this 4-1. You're doing great. Archangel Jeremiah saying, everything is happening exactly as it's supposed to. With hidden blessing, you will soon understand. Very soon, you will understand why you had to deal with so many Seven of Swords. And everything in this revelation time will make sense for you. And you will see the blessing in disguise around the unwanted relationships or the unwanted experience that you potentially have attracted. Watch my video entitled Times of Revelation, Overcoming Crisis and Fears, because that is exactly what I explain in my video. Also, I am seeing that in the spirit you are clearing your energy, you are purging your inner being, or your inner being is purging actually your personality and your experience, and you will be successful and much more stable after overcoming this. You will understand that even though we are in tremendous periods of crisis and transformation, indeed all is well. And we do know that even though people will deny that all is well, and they will prove and show all the possible reasons or evidence why everything is going to tits, you will know that actually everything is acting accordingly to plan. You're just purging and transforming, and all is good and all is well. In fact, I'm also seeing for you, group number 4, the card of Communion of Arts. This tells me that very soon you will be united with your ultimate soulmate, especially if you're asking about love, or one of the biggest revelation from spirits is this communion of art within you for some of you. Home is where your heart is. A communion of like-minded soul is happening right now. This could be also a reconciliation after the purge of your soul family. Or maybe you were a person that was desperately trying to move city and live in another country and this and that. But now that you have shed away all of this and Spirit is revealing the truth for you, you do understand that your true home, it's not in 4 walls, it's not in a relationship, it's not in a city, but it's where your heart is. And through that, you're getting a profound and deep realization and a deep cleanse of your inner self. But I'm also seeing that you will be in a romance. You will be in union with your divine partner. And this is very important for all of you guys. I do see like sparkles all over and around me. And it's very, very weird because I felt like dizzy for a second and I was like, what the heck is going on? There is definitely a divine union taking place for you in a way or another. And as the last card, I am seeing their reunion. The indication of this card is very auspicious for recognition and good relationship. So there is a reunion of like-minded soul happening for you guys. Let me see what specific message I have for you, group number 4. I want to take the last card. We have number 3 again. I'm headed for another pile. Number 3, a specific message. Group number 4 is, in the absence of leadership, people suffer. So you are suffering. You have suffered for not being the leader of your own reality. But now that you do understand that you don't need anyone else, all is well. And you're ready to attract helpful, useful, and uplifting relationships in your life. And that is your message and revelation from Spirit. I hope this reading made sense for you guys and was entertaining and fun. Comment down below to share your stories, share, like, and subscribe, and see you on my next video. Alright, you guys, this is all for today. Thank you so much for being here with me. Share, like, and subscribe, and keep in mind, you're never wrong if you follow love. Bye!